All right, everybody. Tattoo from DFS Army back with you with Sean, the GOAT of NHL, the D Whisperer, which I still don't love that name. But you have a knack for picking out cheap defensemen who pay off. I mean, it's just, you got the skill. And the one and only Bobby Wow joins us. I thought we had a great perspective last week of him not being like a NHL guru, but a fan. And, he asked questions that I think were very relevant and, it's a completely, different perspective than me and Sean just rolling on and on, because, a lot of times I think Sean probably could be the same way as me. Is like, I think people should know what I know, or I think people know what I know. I guess I should say. I think, like, well, if I know it, everybody knows it. So, but decent sized slate tonight. Was it a 10 game, Sean?
If I can find it, man.
10 gamer.
Yeah, it is 10.
First game, we got Happy Thanksgiving to you too, sir. I just know you're a D-gen. That's what I got out of it. Boston and Detroit. Interest level here, Sean?
Not particularly with no pasta. I'm assuming pasta's still out.
Yeah, I assume so. I'm pretty sure.
No pasta, no Boston. Sorry.
This is what I was talking about last week, where the research station has so many great tools. You can go through here game by game. Shows you the last 10. Boston's not scoring on the road and no pasta. So.
Yeah, Detroit's always viable at home, but Boston's just kind of annoying to play against.
Yeah, I mean, it'll probably be the kiss of death, but I like Swayman tonight. He fits the criteria. He's cheap. Neither team is great. Detroit's average at scoring. They're nothing special on the power play. Boston's got a pretty good power play and decent kill. So, yeah, outside of, I think, the goalies, I don't have a whole lot of interest except GPP. So, you have any questions or thoughts about this game, Bobby?
No, it's nice to see the research station, though, in all of its colorful glory today.
It's really nice. Then you can go down here to see, which team's power play is actually doing something, or which player's on the power play. It's like, well, not a whole lot of sense with messing with some of these guys. If I'm going to play Detroit, I want those guys. Another tool I love on here is skaters. Like right now, I have it set to, I think, blocks. Brendan McNabb was $2,800. Skates on, I believe, line 1, no power play, but projected to get 3 blocks. Maybe some shots on goal. The team has a good chance of scoring. So he could be like a cheap D guy that, if you're just looking to punt, but he does fit into your Vegas stacks because he's on line 1. But my favorite tool in here is when it doesn't act up, is implied scoring chance. And this is how I do a lot of my goal and points parlays. Last year I had did my goal of the day. Look for guys up here, and like Boldy, great chance to score. Decent power play, and see, like here more kind of goals than assists. So he might be somebody I lean on for anytime goal. Draisaitl is always good, but then you'll see guys pop out here. If it wants to work for me, it doesn't. But like Connor Clattenburg is right here, and he pops, but he's only played in like 3 career games.
I was gonna say, is that an NHL created player?
Huh?
Is that an NHL created player from the video game?
Yeah. Hey, he got in a fight the other night, and the announcers were like, I don't think they know what they bit off with Clattenburg, and he beat the brakes off the dude. So
that's probably what he's there for.
Yeah. Bring a little toughness.
I wasn't on the sheets today, Tat. That was you, but you want to know who the min price D is today?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, for sure.
Marcus Pettersson. He's min priced, and he's up against Colorado. He's going to block shots.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely fair to say.
That's just the viewer only thing, I guess, now.
Yeah. I was just going to see if Marcus.
Yeah, they only got like 3 Petterssons.
Yeah. I hate this thing sometimes. You touch it and it goes down a mile. And then the guy, it doesn't like to do the edge right there. But he's projected, close to 2.5. And like you said, with the matchup. Let's see. Next game would be Ottawa and Montreal. I always like Montreal at home. Well, this year and last year, not the previous. But you see they score at home. They don't give up goals at home. They're kind of sucky on the power play. Ottawa's been better recently, the last couple weeks, but, they do score on the road. They give up a lot, which makes me like Montreal. I think they're viable in, single entry and GPP. What do you think, Sean?
I mean, I like both sides, but Ottawa's my main stack tonight.
Oh.
Yep. As crazy as it sounds.
Well, it won't be I'll tell you what mine is.
Jake Sanderson's too cheap. Stutzel's with Kachuk. So it's pretty high upside.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot Brady was back.
Get with it, man.
I know. You think I need to keep up with hockey or something. I knew he was coming back. I just kind of lost track of it. But yeah, Ottawa definitely viable. For me, they're probably GPP, but I don't hate it. Tampa Bay and the Isle. See, the Isle don't score much at home. They get a lot of shots on goal, though, I feel like. But average against, and Tampa Bay looks like they're a wagon again. So, what do you think?
I'm not too excited about this game because I don't know. Like Tampa's due for badness finally, and especially without Point and everyone, and they're getting pretty expensive. And the Islanders are just not trustworthy. But
yeah, it's hard to trust, I think.
Yeah, especially with 10 games.
Yeah, definitely. I think more GPP for me. Oliver Borkenstrand.
Oh man. Oh Lord.
Borkenstrand.
We'll let that one go. Yeah, Borkenstrand.
Forkenstrand?
Bjorkstrand.
Yorkstrand.
You did it.
I went by the singer from the 90s, Bjork. So that was my point of reference. But
That's
I
a
was
good way to do it.
cheap enough. You know, him and Nick Paul are a decent, little GPP with Getzel. And if you want to, I think I wrote it up in my sheets. Nikita, Jake Paul, and Bjorkenstrand
Dude, this is
are only like 18,000 for the four of them. For what it's worth.
so you want someone named Bjorkenstrand to play, and then you want him to fight Jake Paul.
Yes.
Okay.
Isn't that fight coming up soon where Jake Paul is going to get the break speed off of him?
Dude, you're asking the wrong guy. There's no one that cares less. He could fight Lane Kiffin. That's fine.
I mean, I don't care about Jake Paul, but it's just something you see pop up in sports and stuff. One of my favorite teams to play right now is Dallas, but I don't know how I feel the matchup. Just Igor can be elite when he wants to be elite. But I definitely have interest in Dallas in all formats. Sean.
It's too scary.
Too scary.
Too much money to face Igor. I don't like facing Igor.
I originally had him in my single injury build, and I was like, I just can't pull the trigger on that.
What's the pricing like there? Are they expensive to stack on Dallas? Trying to stack their top line? Yeah.
Yeah. Miko. Wyatt Johnson and Rube Pence aren't outrageous, but Jason Robertson is up there with, the McDavids and stuff in pricing.
Jason Robertson is doing it at the right time, and I'm happy for him. Contract year. He's trying to make the Olympic team.
So lots of love in Dallas, but like we said, it's hard to trust them for that price. Let's see real quick.
You playing much, Bobby, or are you dabbling at all?
I am playing a little bit tonight. Now, of course, I've got some interest in the Hammer games.
Yeah.
For personal reasons and other reasons, but yes.
I just didn't know if you were like playing every once in a while, or because I know you got a lot of research to do for football and stuff.
No. This is part of. I'm learning because I like playing NHL. I just don't know that much about it. So
yeah.
I am here to ask dumb questions, but I am playing this. I am playing tonight.
You're Sponge Man.
Yes, Sponge Bobby.
That is Patrick.
For example, Wyatt Johnson, Jason Robertson, Tyler Seguin, and Rupe Hintz are 26,000 for the four of them, which is eating, half your salary.
So there's no like significant value piece anywhere to be found, really.
Jamie Benn, he's on his price has crept up. I can't remember what he costs now. But since he's been back, he's all right, and you get line one with him. But yeah, not a lot of value in Dallas, and
makes sense. Just was hoping maybe there was somewhere we could go.
The Rangers offensively, they don't really do anything for me. And we got Florida and Toronto. Sean, I'll let you expound on this one.
I mean, do you want me to be a broken record? It's expensive and scary. Joseph Woll has been a beast. Bob is Bob, and Florida is Florida. It's in Florida, right?
Yeah.
That's a problem for Toronto usually. And there's probably they hate each other. Like it could be a gross one.
Yeah,
especially for Matthews has looked better, but you need, especially in 10-game slate, like you need one specific line to pop, and Toronto's got two that could pop, but probably won't. And then Florida it can go anywhere. Like you can one off Reinhardt. I don't mind that. Or like one of the defensemen. You can do like a little 2-piece.
Like Ekblad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see right here on the DVP, it's not a great matchup. And I like Sean, I think. Now it is. But I expect a physical game. Probably a lot of chirping and a lot of fighting. Like
you want to hear a ridiculous thing that, like, I don't know if we have any Leafs fans in the Discord, but for the price that Toronto traded for Brandon Carlo from the Bruins, that a big defenseman that's been out, they spent more on him than Florida did on Marchand, and Marchand wanted to go to the Leafs. And he basically won Florida the cup. And they played each other. There's your difference.
Realize Ekblad and Reinhardt are completely opposite. Nashville versus, I can't remember.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, no. Well, it does. It does actually matter.
Why?
Because Calgary is in my single entry as a stack.
Yeah, and who's paying for your therapy?
Hey, Nashville sucks. Goals against at home, they suck. Suck.
Speaking of Calgary, they're so mismanaged, dude.
I'm taking the cheap Morgan Frost, Matt Coronado, and Rasmus Anderson stack in order to fit a Vegas and Edmonton stack.
Vegas and Edmonton. You're going up against the Swedish Wall in Minnesota.
Yes, I don't like that. But I have faith in my boys tonight. I started drinking a little early, so I'll be lit up by the time the game comes on.
Now, would you consider yourself a biased DFS player, Tat? Okay, just some people are afraid to admit it. Some people, I didn't know if you were like super objective.
In a different way, and normally I'm biased and I stay away from my team.
I see. I was going to say, you know, if you're as an Edmonton fan, it's not the worst thing to be biased necessarily, or it hasn't been.
Yeah.
But okay.
It's definitely like, you know, I'd find like, hey, I'm going to play McDavid. I'm going to play Leon. And they're good plays. I even have a hard time like writing them up because I feel like I'm jinxing them. Like if I write them up, they're screwed. Like if I give them a 4-star, I've completely screwed them.
Yep, I feel. But
so yeah, there's some bias there. Football, I don't play a lot of Cowboys. I don't want like that double disappointment, you know. Well, I lost all my money and the Cowboys got their ass beat.
It's the emotional hedge. I find myself there often.
So yeah, I'm biased, but I don't think, you know, I don't I don't want to let it affect my advice. Probably let it affect my play.
Right. Okay.
But I'm going to be
That checks
honest
out.
with somebody if they ask me. But yeah, I'm taking a shot on just some, cheapies here. I wouldn't advise it, but I'm playing in 3-mans. So I'm just trying to get, some of my other studs in there. Hoping this line does something. So, not a whole lot of interest in Nashville, but Calgary sucks too. So,
Yeah, I just get it off my screen. Like
a lot of red going on.
Yeah.
Like,
all right, look, this is where we're all heading. So. Colorado, do you pay for them?
It feels like it doesn't get much better than this. No,
not a lot better. I mean, Vancouver is in turmoil. They give up the most goals, and
I
they're
just touted Marcus Pettersson, man.
I know, yeah, for block shot. I didn't say use the Calgary goalie, but they're a wagon.
I didn't realize Lankinen was over there in Vancouver. That's fun.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. But this stands out. A lot of green, whole lot of green. They're just expensive, but in cash and single entry small field, you're kind of gotta maybe bite the bullet. What do you think, Sean? I mean, like 10 games late when somebody's almost 20% owned,
Yeah, and like the really small field single entries, yeah. I would just one off McKinnon and just be done with that. I don't know. I don't think it's the sexiest matchup, even though there's a lot of green there. I feel like there's going to be a lot of green whenever it's Colorado.
Yeah, just because they've lost.
They have one regulation loss still, don't they?
One regulation loss.
It's past Thanksgiving.
That's insane.
We're in December, and they've lost one game in regulation, which Edmonton did not win, but one game in regulation in November.
Now, I got a question for you guys. Like, obviously, this game is attractive. McKinnon's attractive constantly, always. Like, when you look at the DS domination station, for example, his projection is so much higher than anybody else's non-goalie wise. Like, how much does that factor into even your tournament lineups? Like, I get that he's expensive, but even like the points per dollar wise, he just smokes everybody else. Like, is there a point where you just say, I don't even care in tournaments? It doesn't matter. He is so far and away better than everybody else. I'm playing it, or is it no? The variance in hockey is just it's large enough to say, you know what, the ownership's going to be massive. I'm still going to fade it in tournaments.
I'll let Tat go first, but I haven't my answer ready. But
I think the variance is so high. His price, I mean, he's got to put up 30. He's 10,000. So yeah, he's got to put up 30 at least. This 4-man stack is 33,000. But as far as just a one-off, I mean, small field, like I said, I think you got to eat it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is you just click the button in cash games, you click the button in small field, and then you either go overkill with it, or you could even pair him with one. Like his line mates keep changing. It used to be Nietzsche's all the time. I don't know if it's still doing that. But yeah, I mean, in tournaments that have like 500 or more people, we know that stacking's the way to go. Like that's the way to get the most upside. And it's just unless like you're on a tattoo Calgary vomit stack, you can't really one off McKinnon very easily. But
It's tough.
I mean, that's a strategy to do because any line, like top line, power play line, can go off at any time.
Yeah.
But
like McKinnon is 3,000 more than my goal. I mean,
that's absurd. 10K.
But I mean, I'm not going to say he's the best player in hockey.
Yeah, he is.
He's not. His name is McDavid. But he's pretty effing good. So that's where my bias, the Michael Jordan bias. Like, I don't care what LeBron does. He's not my.
They got the top two players there, Tat. They do. If you have the number one pick in Dynasty, who are you taking? I've actually thought about this.
McKinnon.
I'm either Makar or Matthew Schaefer. I'm building.
Oh, in Dynasty?
Yeah. Celebrini's my third, but McKinnon. I think Makar is like only 26 years old, and he's just like insane. We know what Bobby's answer is.
I mean, it's not a bad answer.
It's
Free
not
cheese,
a bad
yeah.
answer.
Frank Nazar.
Yeah, I shouldn't laugh. He's a stud, but
Bedard definitely.
He is on a mission. But yeah, I mean, I think you would if you're building a dynasty. I mean, I know best player isn't dynasty, but
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think
like Makar is insane, and then McKinnon, McDavid's like flip a coin, I guess, but
I mean, you really can't go wrong.
Team Canada's just like give us both of them.
Yeah, we'll take them.
We'll take all three.
yeah. Now, would it help knowing that McDavid's going to be donning the Blackhawks unis, the Blackhawks new blacks or new old blacks in a year or two? Does that make you feel better about McDavid? Because it does for me.
I actually did have a hot take, but it's not that. You want to know my hot take, Bobby Weil?
Let's hear it.
You know who is the highest dollar free agent that's still pending UFA?
Who's that?
It's okay. It's he started his career in your town. The bread man.
Oh,
He's coming
Aaron.
back next year to your team.
You think so?
I think so. Yeah.
They didn't burn that bridge?
No. That was a different GM. I think he liked it there.
I'm in. I'm all in.
I think you're going to get 7 more years of bread man. He's going to be
wow, that'd be
he's like
crazy.
32 years old, but if you guys put a serious offer on the table, if he hits free agency, I think there's some type of wackness going on. Yep, I think he's going back.
Interesting. Okay.
Good.
We can't even field an offer to him. We don't have a garage for him.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to tell me Kaner's going to find a way to finish out the last year of his career in Chicago, but I do think that bridge may be officially burned.
Well, maybe if Panarin comes back.
If enough old guys come back.
Hey, if it's free agency, you're not spending futures on it.
True.
Bedard centering Panarin and Kane. There you go.
That's what dreams are made of right there.
Evander Kane. Do you have any interest at all in Vancouver?
Do I have any interest in Vancouver against Colorado, who has 1 regulation loss? The team that can't score, that's trading everybody here in a month. No, I'm good.
But you mentioned the Vancouver goalie, right? That is an interest for you or no?
I think no.
No, you're not even going there. Okay.
I'm not ever gonna take a goalie against Colorado ever. I don't think it doesn't matter if it's Dominic Hasek and he.
Not even the Bulin Wall.
Just take a hunk of the Great Wall of China and put it in the net. Nope.
Doesn't
Can't
matter.
skate through it.
Now we have the game. It'll make or break my evening. Minnesota versus the great and powerful Oz.
I have Kaprizov if that makes you feel any better.
Now, this is the concerning part.
You don't have a goalie.
There's only 32 teams in the NHL. And, we would, even at home, we're dead last. So,
You don't have a goalie.
I realize that.
And this is my point. I was actually going to bring it up for if I can go on like a little hockey tangent here. I was saying Calgary is like their management's shitty, and it's because like everyone in like front offices knows each other, and like they either love each other or hate each other, like they're best friends or whatever. And there's like a lot of pettiness going on, and like Toronto. Brad Treliving's their GM, and he didn't get fired from Calgary. He just left, and they've like needed to make a bunch of trades. Like Zadorov should have been there, or Zadorov, and like there's that whole thing with Calgary. And then you guys, you know who your GM hates? Jordan Bennington should be on your team right now, but you guys hate the Blues and Doug Armstrong. Because they offer sheeted 2 of your players, and they refuse to talk to each other.
Who doesn't hate the Blues, though?
Yeah, but let's get in the way of his team now.
I know.
I totally haven't been paying attention to the chat, but I do like Blankenship. I would definitely. I think I will take that anytime goal. But back to this game. Sean, the unbiased, tell me what's your thoughts on this game?
The Wild are hot, and their goalie is unstoppable right now, and you don't have a goalie, and yeah, you suck. There you go.
Skinner just had a shot.
No, it'll be a good game. It'll be a high-scoring game. I think you guys will break through on Wallstead.
I hate that, but Matt Boldy is my anytime goal.
It's probably going to be like a 5-4 overtime game.
I feel like will this game go to overtime would be almost a lot bet.
That's a hot take. But it's happening so much this year.
Yeah. I mean, I watch every single Edmonton game, and I swear it's like almost always overtime because either we're playing with our tails on fire to try to come back, or we're playing with our fingers up our arse, giving up 3-goal leads. So it's a roller coaster in Edmonton, I'll tell you. But yeah. I agree. I think it's probably going to be a higher scoring affair. I think I just have a little Leon Nurse 2-man in my single entries. But I think this game is viable all over.
Nurse is cheap. He's real cheap.
Yeah. I mean, Ryan Hartman makes stacking line one a lot easier. And Zooks is not that expensive. So Minnesota's not impossible to stack up. Their Kaprizov and Boldy are, the pay-ups. Breaking news. All right. Chicago versus my main stack. I apologize in advance. I love Spencer Knight, but I rolled with Vegas.
I hate playing in Vegas.
I hate Vegas.
That makes a big difference.
Carter Hart's first NHL game in forever.
I saw that. 8,500 for a guy who hasn't played in 5 years or whatever.
Will that play into your, like, does that factor in, like, somebody coming off of an injury or whatever it may be, especially a goalie, that rust factor? And, you know, not to mention the Hawks have been they've been aggressive, they've been hot offensively.
I mean, it gives me a little downtick on like the Vegas, defense and goalie situation, but you just never know. I haven't paid attention to what he's done as a Silver Knight or whatever the AHL team is. I think it's Henderson Silver Knight, but the NHL is just different. Like it's just a different speed, so maybe you can attack him early. But I mean, it's a contrarian stack for me. What you need to do, Bobby, is if you know anyone that works for the Blackhawks, you need to get in Bedard's ear. He needs to hear this somehow. He needs to start signing sticks for the refs and, making them happy and shit. Because between you guys have gotten no help since the breakaway penalty no call, and then you remember that play, and then the overtime interference that wasn't interference, and the coach is going on like he's like being polite about it, but he's like, "What are we doing?" Like
Blashill's not going to be quiet about it necessarily. He'll be polite, but he's going to call it out. Hey, 3 of the last 4 losses have been decided on decisive referee calls.
Yeah, just like I was telling you about the front offices and pettiness and stuff, the same, all the refs know each other. Like all these superstar vets, like they're doing favors, signing autographs every once in a while. This is a conspiracy. You know how like if you watch a game, there'll be like fake puck drops and shit, and then they kick people out.
Yeah,
like they're just like doing favors for specific guys. I feel like what are you doing?
Yeah, I can't. The Hawks have been too good for me to start complaining about refereeing. There's been some really bad calls. The unsportsmanlike conduct on Bedard may be the worst of all.
Yeah. When then like
the
same exact thing happens and they do the penalty. Like
right.
Yeah.
No, I want to feed into that so much, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut for now because I have no complaints about the Hawks, and really convincing win against the Ducks. That was a big time win for them coming off of a string of losses there. So you got to like the way they look. You got to like the aggressiveness they're playing with. They're executing on the power play. That'll be the difference maker tonight. Can the Hawks get on the power play? Because we've seen Vegas struggle a little bit, on the penalty kill, as indicated here by the research station. And like you mentioned, their goalie he hasn't played in a while. So I think if the Hawks can find a way to get on the power play, could be kind of an interesting team to stack up tonight. If not, it might be ugly.
I like Chicago. Now I'm rethinking my Calgary. Maybe I can get.
Well, yeah. Why would you ever do that to yourself with Calgary? And another thing about Calgary is like,
they're like puke. They're disgusting. They shouldn't even be in Alberta. They should be removed.
I'm just using them as an example again because I hope that Bobby's Blackhawks aren't shitlisted by the rest, because there was a play eons ago where Dennis Weidman accidentally injured a ref. Like he slapped, I guess it was accidentally on purpose. He like slapped the puck at a ref and like almost killed him, and then like Calgary was screwed all year. They like were last in power plays by like a lot. It's a thing that they do.
Chicago plus 235.
And this is like important for future, like if you want a live bet ever, like I've been recommending it against the Jackets all the time because they blow leads all the time. But like if you're watching a game and like in the first period, like your team gets 3 penalties or something, just know that like your team can like do whatever you're like they want to do. They're not going to get another penalty like in the third or anything. They always try to balance the calls, and that's like the least fair thing you could do.
Yeah, I'll say this. The last thing about the penalties I'll say is Bedard just had to open his mouth after he was named the alternate captain when Foligno went down. I don't know if you saw that. He talked. He's like, "Oh yeah, I got the C on my chest. You know, I get all the refs are so nice to me, and he said I didn't get kicked out of a single faceoff for the first time in my career, and literally ever since that day, it's been all crap. You'll have to go back and check that. I think that is when it all started. No joke.
My dude Foligno, but yeah, if the penalties are not balanced, then know that like whoever has less in the third period is going to get the calls. It's a thing, Mr. Tat.
I know. Oh, I know. I was going to say that. I mean, Vegas is an easy stack too, with Barb and Bo, Buttons and Bows. Y'all remember that? Or was that a Virginia thing?
I have no idea what you're talking about. It's a different language.
And here's a fun one for the kids. Caps and the Kings. That should be a fight. Any interest outside of goalies, Sean, or even interest in the goalies? Or do you trust the Capitals versus Darcy?
I don't want any part of it. The Kings are one of the lowest goals against in the league, I think, and Washington can, stop, like, pitch a shutout at any time too. Like, it's just
last 10 games. But my favorite players from this game would be my D-man crush, Jacob Chickering, and my all-time crush, Corey Perry.
There it is.
I don't know. I just love Corey Perry.
He feels like one of the more likable guys.
Yeah.
You just like old rats.
He's a worm. He's the worm.
Old rats.
He's just a likable bastard. I don't know. I just like.
Well, why is he not on your team?
Because he went to LA with.
Why'd you not sign him?
He signed with our old GM that went to LA.
Well, you could have signed him. What's wrong with your locker room?
I love him. I mean,
but he doesn't love you. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna go buy his jersey tonight.
Draisaitl took pics of him.
Be cheap. In Edmonton store, it ought to be in the clearance section. And that is the last game. Another tab here. We have goalies. Bobby, I'll show you that. Like, this is the stack finder. You can
look at that.
Click Colorado, and it'll break down You know, line one, blah, 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 get it through.
Brutal average value there, as expected.
Implied scoring average, 143%.
Jeebus.
Well, you know, this can help you make stacks if you want to, you know, use that. That's another nice tool in here.
We really do have some like video game players, you know, like in every sport. Like I can't describe to a little kid that is like learning baseball what Shohei Ohtani is. Like how a human being can be that good at everything and hit home runs and have 50 steals. It's like I can't do that in a video game.
It's true.
Now, if I get wow.
Nathan McKinnon's doing like a similar ass thing.
Even Bedard and Celebrini to an extent. It's just kind of nuts right now. But yeah, McKinnon is certainly a god.
One thing you have to watch out for in the research station and happens in the DS too, like going back to the Clattenburg, like he's popping for like, you know, 10 points and blah, 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 all this, but it's because he's literally played in like 2 games and he scored a goal and he, you know, got some shots on goal and he's on the 4th line, as far as I remember, and I don't think he's on a power play. So that's just kind of, you know, something to watch out for sometimes. Yeah, 4th line, no power play. I mean,
guys, you feel free to invite Tat to all your head-to-heads. He's playing Calgary, and he wants to play Clattenburg so bad. Actually, you should make a challenge. If it's a free head-to-head and you play Clattenburg, if it's a Clattenburg v. McKinnon lineup and you win, you get like a bonus. We need to have fun with this every once in a while.
That's hilarious, man.
My cheapie would
so
I want you guys to do more of this, like on the football shows, like how, like similar priced guys, like especially like the Turdley quarterbacks this past week. You're like, who's your favorite turds? Because there's like so many 4K guys and then like big bets on it.
I think
more arguments because a couple weeks ago when like you and Burns were like attacking Geek, I was just dying.
Instead of goal of the day, you guys need the turd of the day. That's what needs to happen.
But yeah, I was gonna say Drago got it. Tony's playing on rookie mode in real life.
Yeah. Pizza bets, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Papa. Where'd I go? Help me, Lord. Implied scoring. I think we already have that set up. My pizza bet is right here. Boldy, Reinhardt, Draisaitl, goal parlay.
I feel like a pizza bet is more disgusting. Like even though pizza's great, I think that's like
I've always thought of
those
pizza
are good players.
As to me, a pizza bet I thought of was high odds. You could throw a couple dollars on it.
Okay.
I mean, that's just how I thought. It's like,
yeah,
you know, you're throwing pizza money at it. You know, it's like, here's $5, $10, or hey, I can throw $5 on this and win. You know, pizza money. I just thought of it as kind of a fun, cheap, high stakes bet. Is how I always thought of it.
We could do Vancouver versus Calgary tonight if you wanted to. I have to think of like the stacks, or like just the team, like the goal total.
What? Just who scores more between those two?
Yeah, and if they both tie, then I don't know. We have to fight UFC style.
Each other? I'm old. I've got arthritis. Wouldn't be a fair fight. Callie, you're gonna have to fight for me. You got it? Will you fight a pit bull?
No, I would pet it. That thing's not attacking me. I'm good with animals.
She's not
right.
She's gonna lick you in the face and drop to the floor like a 100-pound sack of concrete. You hear like she just drops like dead weight, and just like rub my stomach. Then I got the other one.
I got one for you guys. Give me the over in the Hawks game on goals, and then also give me a point for Bertuzzi. He's been hot, and then I think Frankie Nazar gets back on the board with a goal tonight. There's my pizza bet for you.
I like it.
It's Nazar anytime goal scorer. Give me Bertuzzi 1+ points, and then over on the goals.
Bobby, wow, I don't know if you are fond of Mr. Woodsman Razzle, but he is big time like pedophile man with Frankie Nazar. He loves him. He says they're gonna go clubbing. He's gonna DM him and get blocked.
He's gonna have the police show up at his door if he DMs Frankie. That's
I'd
hilarious.
fight the singer people. Who scores more is my usual pizza bets.
I guess my pizza bet would be just doing like 3 points on Kachuk and Stutzel.
Did ESPN bet change to something? This is the score bet now. I never used the ESPN app. I mean, betting app.
Well, I'm rooting for your team tonight, Bobby, because
me too. Because I took their
screw
money
the Vegas goalie, and like I'm not gonna like get controversial, and I'm not saying because he was innocent. Like they were all innocent in the case, and that's why they're all like available to come back. And Vegas like took the opportunity to do it, but don't put yourself in that position. So
that's the thing. Don't put yourself in that position.
I don't trust anybody. So go score 5 on him.
I like it. Yeah, actually, give me the Hawks money line instead of the over on the goals. That's a better pizza bet. Let's get a little juicy with it.
I couldn't imagine playing against Tyler Bertuzzi. That is like the ugliest person in the world. He's skating at you at 20 miles an hour.
He's on an absolute tear again right now.
He's a menace to society. Can you imagine being in front of that dude?
That's how Frankie feels about Raz.
Yeah, could you imagine being in front of that dude at like the line at Chipotle or something? Like you're looking at your phone, you look back, and then there's just some type of creature.
It's whatever you guys were talking about earlier. The demon, the devil. The devil. That's Tyler Bertuzzi.
Plus 900 for your bet. Plus 900 for Nazar goal, Bertuzzi point, and Blackhawks money line.
Well, there you go. Bet $2, you win a pizza.
And if you decide to go over 5.5 goals, it's plus 550. If you chain,
Okay, so yeah, you're probably going to Little Caesars instead of I don't know where pizza's around you guys. I got the best pizza place around me, so
I was gonna say.
I mean, I go to like I'll go to like an Italian restaurant. I'm not gonna.
There you go. We're not taking it too literal here with the pizza bet.
Yeah. I have some great Italian restaurants. I mean, if I was in a pinch, which I don't know how I could be in a pinch with all these other pizza places, but like I could do Pizza Hut if I had to. Thin crust, keep it moving. But, I
think Domino's might have the best cheapish pizza. They're not as cheap as they used to be, but
that's actually not bad. But like
those little Caesar's cup things are pretty good.
The pizza muffins,
whatever they are.
But the Blue Jackets are have an advertising contract with a pizza place called Jets, and they do half price at every time they score 2 goals.
Yeah, that's pretty good pizza too. That's good cheap pizza.
You know Jets?
We got Jets. I think Geek would frown. I think that's like kind of, or you know what? That's like pan style, right?
Yeah, it's Detroit
Jets?
style.
It's Detroit, yeah.
But I mean, I get 2 meals out of it for $8.70 if you pick it up.
It's hard to beat that.
Yeah, that's a good way to go, honestly.
Yeah, I definitely look at pizza as a 2 or 3 meal purchase. Like I'm going to at least eat 3 times off of that.
Yeah, I agree. Domino's is great for that, man. They got the best little deals. Plus their cinnamon bread stuff is so bad for you, but it's so good. Oh my gosh.
I can tell that Bobby has kids.
Domino's. Can you hear the craziness in the background?
No, the Domino's. I'll do it every once in a while, but that's just deliver that shit to me and everyone's happy.
On the sweets thing, Taco Bell has those little cinnamon donut things with the cinnamon ice inside of them.
Yeah.
Stoner's delight. They're wonderful. As y'all can see at this point,
when I went to the outdoor game last year, and it was it was so cold. My buddy came from where you're from, Virginia, probably different side, but he had never had that before, and it was late when we got back. I probably live 40 minutes from where Ohio Stadium is, and so it was late because of all the chaos of traffic and shit. So we hit Taco Bell, and he had never had those before, and his pants flew right off his body.
I got up one night in I had ordered my food in advance because I was up. We were partying, drinking, and I was like, I just want food there when I'm done. And 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, I'm gonna throw these chocolate chips in the microwave, and then I'll throw some confectionery sugar. Let me put a little, and I'm making chocolates icing for my thing.
You're gonna burn your house down. I could see you making some type of whack creation like that, though.
I'm always in the kitchen, not just eating because I'm fat, but cooking. I love cooking, baking. Always trying to do something. I got a concoction now in my fridge. It's frozen. I took frozen strawberries, frozen bananas, Everclear.
It's reasonable, and then Everclear.
Look, and then I let it sit for 2 weeks, and I've been straining it. And then I put simple syrup in it, and now it's a tame little
You're a witch, dude.
That was a very unexpected.
You're I was making this fruit smoothie thing, and then I put Lil Wayne's cough syrup and Everclear in there.
Then I dumped some cocaine in there and stirred it up.
Oh my god!
You ever seen them make cooking? was like kerosene and shit. It's some lady who does investigative reporting. It's really pretty good, but she went to Colombia or whatever and like watched him make it, and it was like insane. And I'm like, and then somebody in the United States is gonna shove that up their nose. Like it's a pit full of leaves and kerosene and gasoline, and guys in there just walking around stomping on it, and it's just like,
oh my god.
Dude, you lost
I'm serious. I mean, it's like it's crazy.
That's wild.
Like,
Did anybody else?
Y'all couldn't come up with a better process.
Did anybody else watch the violence of my team just physically dominating the Devils yesterday? I know you tuned in, Tat. I didn't know if anybody.
Bobby, I'm going to let you answer Larry's question, if you can see it. Do you like Bedard under 2.5 shots on goal?
I mean, you know my answer to that.
No.
It's a no from me. Yeah. Bedard's been so aggressive, and he's just He can't let Celebrini have the leg up, so he just keeps putting together these insane games. I think he had like I don't remember the stat. There was only like a handful of games he didn't have a point last month.
No, he's
and every game he didn't have a point in, he followed it up with multiple points in the next game. So, and now he's coming off a 4-pointer. So
I want to know like what he did differently in the offseason, or if he was fighting an injury last year. Because like young players are going to grow organically, but he is like a changed. He like went from boy to man in 1 year. Like he didn't have like, if we're playing Pokemon, he didn't have like the second evolution. He went straight to Charizard.
That's a good way to put it.
He did make a incredible step from year 2 to 3. I mean,
I don't think you can downplay the difference it makes when the team plays better as a whole. When the team's playing better around you, and granted, the players haven't changed a ton. Like it's not like the player group has significantly gotten better overall, but you got some younger guys that are playing better hockey. You've got a goalie that's playing, I don't know, some of the best hockey a Hawks goalie's played in some time now.
You get rid of
that makes a pretty big difference. Right. Seth Jones, you ran him out of town, which I don't know how much I buy into the drama there, but he wasn't a great fit. At the end of the day, I think that's pretty clear. And kind of seen it with Celebrini too, right? Similar story, team playing a little better.
Yeah, and you guys are in the toughest division too. So like obviously ride the wave and be a fan and stuff, but like just like what I was saying, defense is like the hardest position to develop, and you got like 3 to 4 kids that are just going to keep slowly getting better. And that's like where your bed's going to be made. And eventually, like, even if like maybe you'll be in the hunt like throughout the year, but like in the near future, there's reason to turn on the TV and be excited.
Yeah. And I think you got to, Blashill, I think he's kind of being underrated right now. Like I mentioned to Sean, he wasn't the most exciting signing necessarily. He didn't jump off the page, but feels like the guys have really bought in to what he's selling, and he's got some character. We haven't had a Hawks coach with character since Q, so it's kind of fun.
Yeah, and I didn't even like know who he was, and then like to flip the script, I didn't know who Dan Muse was for Pittsburgh, and now Pittsburgh's like, I don't know if he's destroying the franchise by accidentally being good, or if they're gonna be in the hunt all year, but they're there now. Like, probably just, like that team is probably like ruining the plans there.
Oliver Tuesday is popping.
He's on one of his runs right now, man. And Frankie Nazar is ice cold as far as goal scoring goes. So I'm kind of he's going to get his. He's getting the shots. He's not getting results yet. I think tonight that changes.
Yeah. They just don't go too long without scoring. So
no, that's the way the top forwards do it. Sean Monahan was cold as hell, and then he scored like a few days ago, and then he got 2 yesterday. So
that was a couple. I think it might have been last when Clayton Keller's father passed.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember that being the night. But my nephew was like, "You got to take Kyle Connor. He hadn't scored in 5 games. You got to take Kyle Connor to score a goal. He hadn't scored in 5, and like Kyle Connor scored."
Yeah.
I just remember Clayton Keller was in my parlay, but I was like, I heard his dad passed, I was like, I could give a shit about the parlay.
Yeah.
It's not important what he does tonight.
It's crazy that he played.
Yeah. Yeah. Did it happen during the game, or was it like?
It was probably like
right
just
before.
Yeah. Kind of like Scheifele last year, but Scheifele was it like that was the playoffs, and he like decided that like regular season. I mean, that's why I was saying the Central's the toughest division. He knows he's good. His team needs him.
I know you saw it, Sean. Bobby, did you see Kyle Palmieri? What he did the other day after tearing his ACL?
No.
He tore his ACL, got up, skated away. Before he got on the bench, he stole the puck from the guy who had it, made a pass, and got an assist.
No way.
While the goal was being scored, he was being carried through the tunnel. Yeah.
Like he got up on the other side of the ice, and he had to like try to skate his way over. And like guy had the puck, and he just reached in and smacked it away and passed it.
Is that the Kobe Bryant equivalent of rupturing your Achilles, but then making both foul shots before coming out?
Pretty close, yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
I mean, most times you see a guy tear his ACL, like in football, he's going off on the cart, I would think, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like air cast on his leg on the cart, like going out. And he was like, I'll just skate on one leg over there. Steal the puck, make a play.
That's crazy, man. Hockey guy.
They're definitely like Drago. They're built different. I mean, it's just.
I got to ask. I know at some point before we hop off, I got to get your thoughts on Thursday night's football game here. Got a big one. Cowboys kind of trying to sneak back into contention maybe a little bit here, but you got to go on the road, face Detroit.
Tough game. We're not sure yet if ASB is playing, right? It's not has it been decided definitively that he is or isn't? Or
I would assume he's going to, but he didn't. I don't think he practiced, so
I think that's
probably up in the air.
It's definitely a tough game, and I don't know if looking at the standings, if we have just as good a shot to catch Philadelphia as a wild card team, then we're the same amount behind them as the 3 wild cards. So I don't know if
it's so
it's
annoying.
a tough road.
So annoying because the Bears they're first in the NFC. I think they're 1 game away from the 7th seed or the 7th spot. Like it's just ridiculous how good the NFC is right now.
Well, don't fuck it up, Bobby. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah, we got a tough schedule too, but it's kind of fun. The Cowboys, everyone kind of wrote them off. They were 3-5, 3-5-1, coming off that tie or whatever.
And this is in Detroit.
It's in Detroit.
So you're gonna. I haven't looked at the salaries, but
I mean, our run defense has gotten a lot better, and
a lot better. That's been the key.
It tested
the defense.
So
you're gonna captain one of the Ferrari receivers for the Cowboys, and then I personally want Gibbs and JMO, but then I don't know what else you can squeeze. I don't. There's so many. Showdown is so tough.
Aubrey, I think
Detroit wins. Fuck you, Tat.
What?
Yeah, Aubrey's playable. They could hike his salary up another $1,000. He'd still be playable. But the concern I have, and I would love nothing more than for Dallas to beat Detroit, obviously, because they're in the Bears division, and obviously wild card. Well, wild card doesn't matter as much, but the Lions coming off a loss under Dan Campbell are a different breed of elite. And especially at home, it's going to be tough. But Cowboys have been so much better lately. They certainly got a fighting chance. Do you know what the spread is? It's got to be pretty close.
I haven't even looked. I would think at home gets you 3 points?
2.5, 3 points.
Jahmyr Gibbs doesn't have 2 bad weeks in a row, does he?
Probably not, and especially coming off a loss. And if ASB's down, he's going to be even more involved in the passing game. Be tough to see another dud from him. But what do we got here? Yeah, Detroit's. They're okay. Drago's got it. 3-point favorites. I mean, that's nothing. That's essentially a toss-up.
Yeah. I mean, Detroit's 7-5. I mean, it's not like they're necessarily a juggernaut this year.
True. Yeah, they have been. They played a lot sloppier. Now their last 3 losses, or I guess their last 2 losses were Philly and Green Bay.
Yeah.
And they lost to the Chiefs earlier. So really, and they lost to Green Bay earlier in the season. Their one bad loss was to Minnesota, a divisional opponent. They played some tough teams, but they have not been as nearly as Detroit-y as we've been accustomed to.
They're not like, holy shit, Detroit.
Right. No one is. That's kind of the fun thing about this season, right? It's like baseball where it felt like, I don't know how closely you follow the postseason this past season, but it really felt like really any team could have won it all in a weird way. Obviously the Dodgers are the Dodgers, but even they weren't playing up to LA potential until the very, very end there. So it's kind of football this season feels the same way. The Bears just demolished the Eagles in Philly. They ran it down the Eagles' throats. The reigning Super Bowl champs. The Chiefs are okay. They look bad. I mean, there's no real standouts necessarily.
Yeah, no team that you're well, it's definitely going to be Kansas City and Philadelphia in the Super Bowl. You're right.
Super Bowl is? I don't know shit. But
New England's new reign of terror start.
My Super Bowl is Baltimore bringing it back, and they're gonna face the Seahawks.
Wow, you got some faith in Seattle. They've looked as good as anybody. I don't have any faith in Sam Darnold. I'll tell you that right now. But they've looked good.
I still think, barring Dallas and whatever, if they can get there, blah, blah, blah. But I still think the Rams win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I took the bet.
Different answers. I don't.
Devontae Adams.
He's always. McVay's as good as he gets. Stafford's outside of last week has been really an MVP, and their defense isn't great. But Devontae Adams has been a difference maker for those guys. That's for sure.
Bobby, I have a random ass question that you didn't There's no way you were even thought of this, but my dynasty team wants to know. I have one dynasty team. Where is Brian Thomas Jr. getting traded in the offseason?
Oh man,
he needs to go away. I need a new team. They're gonna keep Jacoby Myers. They have Travis Hunter. They hate him.
Here's my question: is Brian Thomas Jr. any better anywhere else? Like,
I
it's
don't
not
know.
even like Lawrence isn't good, but like, it's not that Lawrence hasn't been getting him the ball. It's just BTJ's been dropping it. He's got butterfingers.
Oh, I like that, Drago. I would love to have him on San Fran. Yeah, dude, I had the 12.
That would be the premier spot. Yes.
Yeah, I had the 12-13, the 12. Yeah, the 1-2 turn, and I went in Dynasty. I went BTJ, Brock Bowers. The 22-year-olds, and I mean Bowers is back, and
Bowers looks great. Bowers,
I actually in the
he's
middle
back.
I did bold game theory and tattle like this. Like, my team is like a 500 crap team, not where you want to be in Dynasty. But in the middle of the draft with Bowers, I have Tyler Warren too. I got 2 franchise tight ends.
Yeah.
But then I have Brian Thomas Jr.
Oh, that's brutal, man. Yeah, San Fran would be fun. I New England, I could see him going in New England. They need a wide receiver.
I mean, he's gonna get traded, right? They don't need 3.
I don't think they like him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Pittsburgh would be, Pittsburgh and maybe even Las Vegas would be the other 2 spots. Those are far less favorable for him, but I could see him going there too.
Who's Pittsburgh's quarterback going to be next year? Will Howard or?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hopefully not Mason Rudolph. That's the only thing I'm going to say.
It's going to be Joe Flacco. He's going to play for every single NFC North team or AFC North team or whatever that is.
AFC North.
Yeah. That would be the quadfecta or whatever.
It was what used to be the Central. Was that what it was called? The Central?
I have no idea.
It was like 3 division. What? Things have changed so much in my lifetime. Like Milwaukee Brewers were American League East team. Now they're
not even that long ago. You had the Astros, right?
Yeah.
In the NL Central with the Cubbies. Now they're in the American League. How is Mendoza going to play quarterback for the Steelers when isn't he going to go like at the top of the draft? Sorry. Go ahead, I was responding to Drago.
Yeah, I don't know NCAA stuff. I know Jeremiah Smith is not this year. He's the next year. That's all I know.
Yeah, I watch college, but now, Drago is entrenched in college football because, he writes the sheets and he knows much more than I do.
Oh, I should be. I'm supposed to be a big Ohio State fan. I just don't care too much about college. Burns will watch every 79-point spread that Ohio State faces against Rutgers.
That's his alma mater.
Yeah.
Yeah, Burns will get his graduation gown back out. He'll throw that on. He'll put the Brutus to Buckeye mask on.
Yeah.
He's got a shirt that says Ann Arbor is a whore.
Yep. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
That is a great shirt, though.
Yeah.
Don't love the messaging, but yeah, there's
no denying that's top tier. I can't stand the Buckeyes or Michigan, but
Tat, should we close it out with your New Jersey Devil bedtime story?
Yeah.
Twas the night before Tatmas.
Night before Tatmas, and all through the house, a 250-year-old woman had her child and screamed, "Devil, take me!" No, the devil can have this one. And then he was born and flew up the chimney, and his terrorized New Jersey ever since. He created the Jersey Shore, the TV show, Sports America. I've never seen. I know what that show is, but I never watched it. It like made my.
Why are you lying to us?
Because
I'm with you, man.
It's the kind of show that like it made my back hurt. Like, oh my god, this is so awful. I don't like reality television.
So you just lied. You said you didn't watch it, and then you said you watched it, and your back hurt.
I'm so with you on that. Life is sad and dramatic enough. I don't need any man-made extra drama.
Yeah, like
in
Big
my
Brother
life.
Survivor. I'm like, so we're rooting people against each other. Oh my god, who is that?
Did you see a picture of the devil, the demon?
Yeah, they showed it on the thing. It had like these long chicken legs, a big horse head. And it had.
We got to tell the story at this point. I mean, now people are like, "What the heck is he talking about?"
There's a video on the History YouTube channel, and it was about crazy stories, and it was the origins of the New Jersey Devil. Let me see if I can find it here.
Everybody get your cookies and milk.
Get your cookies and milk.
Put your pajamas on.
I watched a lot of Sean Ryan last night.
This is great.
This is what television was meant to be.
New South Wales.
Wait, what's that?
Ported to the Pine Barrens is basically good wing.
Boy, I'd never been to see it.
This feels like a subscriber Discord chat link to post.
Where in the Pine Barrens? Perhaps clues can be found by examining the origin story of this fearsome monster that has been spoken of in local lore for more than 250 years.
Oh my lord, that sound is probably worse than any picture.
House in Leeds Point, New Jersey. The woman gave birth to her unlucky 13th child. And when it was born, it became the monster.
According to tradition, the Jersey Devil is actually the 13th child of a woman known as Mother Leeds. And she is on record as having 12 children. So the story that we get is that when Mother Leeds was giving birth to this purported 13th child, she apparently, legend says, cried out, "The devil can take this one." And she initially gave birth to a healthy, happy baby boy who almost immediately transformed into this demon-like creature.
Some stories say he was killed after the baby.
And that, my friends, is how we got the New Jersey Devils.
Keep your heads up. It's on the test.
You know what? I was about to say,
Wow.
this stock is tanking the viewership, but you know what? Nothing will be worse than the cluck sign off last week. So I think we're up and to the right.
My God.
Yeah, I think we've gotten past that. No cluck.
Some of us have. Some of us have gotten past the tap. I'm just kidding.
But that is the history lesson for today. So.
Oh my gosh. Good times. Well, thanks for having me back, guys. I appreciate you letting me ask the dumb questions out loud and partake in this fun stuff.
It's more outrageous, isn't it?
Yeah.
We let Bobby Wow open up.
Got geeked.
It's like he's all buttoned up in the corner in the other show. Over here, we're talking about demons and Tyler Bertuzzi's inbred cousins or whatever.
See the wild bites from West Virginia?
All right. Well, go Wilds, screw Tat, and go Blackhawks because screw Carter Hart. And
Rangers already scored. I just couldn't tell who it was.
future Blackhawk Artemi Panarin. I was serious about that one though. Patrick Kane's a stretch, but I wouldn't be surprised if Panarin goes to market if he's like Chicago again.
Like the three little piggies went to the market.
All right,
Pretty
we
much
got to get out
something
of
like
here.
that.
Carson
All
Sorensen.
right, guys.
Tat,
Thank
get
you.
us out of here.
I'll hit end stream
Thank you
before.
guys.
Go Cowboys too.
Go
Why not?
Cowboys. Woo! Go
Yeah.
Oilers. All right, we're gonna end it when Tattoo figures out where the buttons are at.